Just because someone looks different than you, or thinks differently than you, doesn't mean you should be afraid of them. It means you should be angry at them. How dare they be different? What? My way of life ain't good enough for him!
Hassan went on the Trash Taste podcast recently and discussed anime with the boys, giving out his quote-unquote hottest takes. I just want to chime in and respond to some of his takes because I found them.
That shit is a two-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
At the beginning of the video, he already starts off hot with his amazing One Piece take. Hassan states that Oda himself is a leftist and, in a way, a weeaboo for communism. Okay, so what's his evidence for this?
But Oda has talked about how Dragon's design was inspired in part by revolutionaries like Fidel Castro. Yeah, he has a Che Guevara photo in his office. I believe. I don't know this part yet. I'm not at that part yet, so I can't speak on this. But I think Dragon's ship is literally the same name as Fidel Castro's ship, with a yacht that was used to transport 82 fighters of the Cuban Revolution from Mexico to Cuba. Okay. The yacht's name is Granma. Without a D, Granma, which is the exact same name as a Dragon's ship. Like, that's, come on, that's not like that. He didn't just see that and was like, because like you have to be like really invested. You have to be a weeb for communism to like put that in there.
Turn it off.
Luckily for me, I didn't have to explain this point because Gigguk decided to be the voice of reason and tell Hassan the hard truth.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think sometimes, you know, especially when you see this a lot in Japanese manga, sometimes authors will put shit in there just because it looks cool. Oh, right? Right? Sometimes it's like, you know, the curtain is blue kind of like argument. Sometimes you look at something and it's a reference to some Western media or Western history. And a lot of the times it's just Japanese people find Western things that find Western things cool.
It's,
you know?
too many. It's too many coincidences.
Yo, are you dead ass right now?
You have to be a weeb for communism to like put that in there.
I think he's just a weeb for history, honestly. Like, with the amount of lore that One Piece has, like One Piece has some of the most intricate world building, and you can't do that without doing a fuck ton of history on just the history of the world. Being for sure being inspired by a lot of events that might have taken place in real world history.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Another great example of what Gigguk said comes from Anno himself, the creator of the Evangelion anime.
Dude, you can do the rump shaker, huh? The thug shaker. Give me the thug shaker.
In an interview, Anno explained that there was no meaning in the Christian iconography in Evangelion. He put it there because it looked cool. Hell, I could give a better example. There's people that wear band shirts of bands they've never listened to at all. So it's not hard for me to believe that Oda got a picture of Guevara and designed that ship just to look cool. Before I address Hassan's biggest take that really got me to make this video, I gotta speedrun all of his other bad takes before I get there. Fuck me! Damn! When the discussion of JoJo came up, Hassan said that you should skip part 1.
I have a bad take according to Connor. I tell people not to watch part 1.
Yeah, that's a
you don't do that.
Then there was their argument about AOT being mecha because Hassan thinks that AOT is a mecha anime.
But it's the only mecha anime I watch. Attack on Titan is a mecha anime. Let's discuss.
You people on the internet are idiots, and I say it all the time. Shut the fuck up.
Question. Is fucking Ratatouille a mecha?
Could be. No, good question.
Okay.
No.
Because if Attack on Titan is, Ratatouille's a mecha.
Okay, that's a good question.
Piloting him.
Technically, it could be.
And I shouldn't have to explain this take, but here, I'll make it simple. The mecha genre has robots. You drive robots.
I'm retarded?
Okay, now that we're past all that, I need to address Hassan's final take that made me make this video. I hate this take the most because I've seen it become common and people unironically believe this. Hassan says the phrase I hate the most.
It is impossible for us to remove ourselves from politics because like every facet of our existence is inherently political, whether we recognize it or not.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon?
It's just all art is going to have that subtext. It's impossible for it to be completely removed from that, completely devoid of it. And like I said, non-political, like being non-political, because politics is ever present, is still a political act inherently. So even that would be a political statement.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the brain-dead take of all art is political. The take itself is so retarded once you actually apply it to all forms of media, like he says it should. Like hentai, for example, the point of it is to pleasure another person watching it, so how is that a political statement? What statement is it making to make it political? Unless the woman's dump truck ass is somehow putting out 1350 statistics on the porn site, then it's not political at all if it's not making a political statement. It's not like people hate political messages and themes or anything like that in shows, it's just the fact that it's usually done horribly. It reminds me of that meme of a guy comparing a cutscene from Metal Gear Solid to a Family Guy episode. Also, going back to Hassan's take about all facets of life are political, that is just complete bullshit. There are obviously a ton of things we do in our daily lives that aren't political at all or have any meaning. What's political about someone just going to the bathroom? What side of the political compass does grilling hot dogs fall under? Existence isn't heavily rooted into politics like you think it is. It's just a sign that we're terminally online.
Folks. Motherfucker! That's not me! No, it's terrible! That's not accurate! Yes, I do smoke weed. Yes, I do go on TikTok. Yes, I do eat the chicken sandwich. Yes, I do sport. Yes, but it's not true!
Any form of media can just not be political. Some people just want to have fun with what they're watching. Some people just genuinely like things because it's fucking cool. You'd be surprised how many people just like to watch anime because they like the pretty colors. Okay, well, I'm done addressing this pointless argument. That was a good waste of my time. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and please help out the channel if you can. Also, don't get used to this type of content. I just wanted to address something stupid I saw. So other than that, I'll just be talking about normal shit again.